Have you ever had one of those days where everything feels calm until someone's negativity crashes into it like a storm? Maybe it's a sharp comment out of nowhere, an unnecessary argument, or just someone's bad energy creeping into your space. Suddenly, your peace is gone, and your mind is spinning. You're irritated, maybe even hurt, and you wonder, why does this person's energy have such a hold on me? But what if it didn't have to? What if you could move through those moments completely untouched, calm, centered, and at peace? In today's episode, we're going to explore a powerful question. How can we deal with negative people without losing our peace? And we'll answer it through the lens of Buddhist wisdom. Timeless teachings that don't just tell us what to do, but show us how to see things differently. This isn't about pretending things don't hurt. It's about shifting our relationship with the pain, so we stop being pulled into the storm and start becoming the calm within it. Because negativity will always exist in the world. But suffering? That part is optional. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed by criticism, drained by toxic energy, or just tired of reacting in ways that steal your peace, this episode is for you. Let's walk this path together. Let's begin with a powerful truth. Most of the negativity that people throw at you has nothing to do with you. I know that's hard to believe, especially when it feels personal. But in Buddhist wisdom, we learn that people often act from their own suffering. Anger, jealousy, insecurity, these aren't just emotions. They're signs of an inner struggle. Think about it. When someone lashes out, criticizes, or tries to bring you down, they're usually projecting something they haven't healed in themselves. Their pain spills over, hoping someone else will carry it. In Buddhism, we say suffering arises from attachment, ignorance, and craving. So a negative person isn't truly trying to hurt you. They're simply caught in their own storm. You just happen to be standing nearby. And here's the part that changes everything. You don't have to catch what they throw. Imagine someone tossing a burning coal toward you. Why would you reach out and grab it? You can witness their pain without absorbing it. You can stay rooted in your truth while letting theirs pass by like clouds in the sky. The next time someone comes at you with negativity, pause and remember, this is their suffering, not mine. That shift alone can save you hours, sometimes years of emotional weight you never needed to carry in the first place. There's a well-known Buddhist story that offers one of the most powerful lessons on dealing with negativity. Two monks were traveling together on a long journey. Along the way, they came across a woman struggling to cross a river. Without hesitation, the older monk lifted her up, carried her across, and continued on the path in silence. Hours later, the younger monk, clearly upset, finally burst out, "Why did you carry that woman? We're not supposed to touch women." The older monk calmly replied, "I put her down hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" Let that sink in. How often do we do the same? Someone says something hurtful, and we carry it with us all day, all week, sometimes for years. We replay the moment over and over in our minds, feeding the flame of resentment long after the fire has burned out. But here's the truth. Holding on to negativity doesn't punish the other person. It only poisons our own peace. In Buddhist practice, we learn to let go, not out of weakness, but out of wisdom. Like leaves floating down a stream, let the moment pass. Acknowledge it, yes, but don't grip it. Don't make it part of your identity, because the longer you carry what isn't yours, the further you walk away from peace. Ask yourself, what are you still carrying that should have been set down long ago? So what do we do when someone's negativity hits us straight in the heart? The natural instinct is to fight back, to defend, to make them feel what we felt. But let me ask you this. Has reacting in anger ever truly brought you peace? In Buddhism, we're taught a different path. one that's far more radical and freeing. It's the practice of metta, or loving kindness. This isn't just about being nice. It's about choosing compassion, even in the face of cruelty. Not because they deserve it, but because you do. You deserve to be free from the chains of resentment. Here's how it works. The next time someone offends you, pause, take a breath, close your eyes, and silently repeat, "May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you find peace." You're not excusing their behavior. You're simply refusing to let it control you. You're saying, "I will not mirror your pain. I choose peace over revenge." And it's not always easy. Some days it feels impossible. But the more you practice this, the more immune you become to negativity. It can't stick to you if you meet it with love. Compassion is not weakness. It's strength. It's the power to respond with wisdom when the world expects you to break. That's the real victory. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response at all. There's a story about a wise monk who was walking through a busy marketplace when someone insulted him publicly, harsh words, full of anger. The crowd went silent, waiting for a reaction, but the monk simply smiled and walked away. Later, a disciple asked, "Why didn't you say anything?" The monk replied, "If a dog barks at you, do you bark back?" That answer may sound humorous, but it carries deep wisdom. We live in a world that tells us we always need to have the last word, to prove ourselves, to defend our truth. But reacting to every insult only gives negativity more power over us. Silence in Buddhism is not weakness. It's a form of strength. A sacred pause that allows you to act not out of emotion, but out of clarity. The next time someone tries to provoke you, try this. Pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? If a response is truly needed, let it come from a place of centeredness, not from your wounded ego. And sometimes, silence is the most honest answer, because when you stop feeding negativity with your attention, it begins to wither. Remember, you don't need to attend every argument you're invited to. Sometimes walking away is not giving up, it's rising above. What if you could remain calm, no matter what others say or do? In Buddhist practice, this state of inner stability is called equanimity. It's the deep, unshakable calm that comes when you stop depending on external approval to feel at peace. The world is constantly shifting. Opinions, emotions, judgments. They rise and fall like the wind. If your sense of worth is tied to what others think, you'll always be chasing calm but never reaching it. So how do we stay grounded? Imagine yourself as a mountain, solid, still. No matter how fierce the storm, the mountain doesn't tremble. The winds may howl, the clouds may gather, but deep within, there is peace. That's what equanimity gives us. There's a powerful story about the Buddha. One day, a man came to him full of anger, yelling, accusing, insulting. But the Buddha didn't react. He simply asked, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does it belong?" The man replied, "To the one who offered it." The Buddha smiled and said, "Then I do not accept your anger. It remains with you." That is the heart of equanimity, not letting the storm outside create a storm inside. You have the power to remain unmoved, not cold, but calm, not indifferent, but free. When you stop reacting to every wave, you realize you are the ocean. So, what have we really learned about dealing with negativity? That it only has power over us when we let it in. That every insult, every harsh word, every unfair moment is not a reflection of our worth, but a mirror of someone else's pain. The teachings of Buddhism remind us you don't have to receive what isn't yours. Like the Buddha refusing anger as a gift, we too can walk away with our peace intact. Each time you're confronted with negativity, see it as a test, not a test of your ability to argue or defend, but a test of your patience, your wisdom, your freedom. Can you pause instead of reacting? Can you send compassion instead of anger? Can you let go instead of holding tight? Because the truth is, negativity is like an echo. It fades if you don't respond. And once you stop letting other people's storms enter your inner sky, you begin to live from a deeper place, a place of stillness, a place of strength. That's not just emotional control, it's spiritual mastery. So the next time someone tries to shake your peace, smile gently and remember, you are the mountain, they are the wind. Let it pass. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to our channel for more Buddhist wisdom to help you navigate life with clarity and calm, and share this with someone who might need it today. Until next time, may you carry peace wherever you go.